Hi everyone, I'm Joseph Edmundus Budiana, a retired faculty member at Faculty of Language and Arts, Soegijapranata Catholic University in Semarang, Indonesia. Have you ever wondered why some cultural languages fade away in immigrant communities? Today, I'm excited to share my own research from 2017, Students' Parents' Attitudes Toward Chinese Heritage Language Maintenance. Let's dive into what I discovered. As someone deeply connected to Indonesia's Chinese community, I wanted to explore our rich history. During the New Order regime from 1966 to 1998, the government banned Chinese language in schools, public celebrations like Chinese New Year, and even Chinese names. This caused a generational loss. Many young Chinese Indonesians today, including my students, can't speak Mandarin or dialects fluently. It's similar to how some Javanese youth struggle with their native tongue. But in the 2000s, under Presidents Abdurrahman Wahid and Megawati, those bans were lifted. Chinese New Year became a national holiday, and Mandarin classes appeared in schools. Despite this revival, I noticed my students were still losing touch with their heritage language. So in my study, I focused on parents of Chinese students at the Faculty of Letters, Soegijapranata Catholic University in Semarang, a city with a vibrant Chinese community. I asked, why is this happening and how do parents contribute? Language maintenance occurs when families pass down their heritage tongue across generations, often through daily chats, cultural events, and community ties. Without it, language shift happens. Speakers switch to the dominant language like Indonesian. I drew from studies on Thai immigrants in New York and Korean Americans, which show how family bonds, churches, and homeland visits preserve identity. In bilingual settings, kids often lose proficiency without enough exposure. To find answers, I surveyed 68 parents, 33 fathers and 35 mothers, of my Chinese students in the Faculty of Letters. Most were high school graduates. They completed a closed questionnaire in Indonesian about their Chinese skills, family communication, and attitudes toward language maintenance. I analyzed the data using SPSS for statistics. First, I found that parents' Chinese proficiency is low. On a scale of 1 to 5, most rated themselves as very bad or bad in speaking, 73%, listening, 69%, reading, 82%, and writing, 85%. Only about 6 to 9% felt good or very good. This low skill level impacts communication. Over 86% never or seldom speak Chinese with their children, spouses, siblings, or own parents. It's a major barrier. Talking in the language is essential for maintaining it. In terms of efforts to help kids maintain Chinese, results varied. Only 4% involve kids in Chinese religious activities, like masses. Few churches offer them. Praise for speaking Chinese, just 6% do it often. Contests, a mere 1.5% encourage speech or writing competitions, possibly because they're rare. Courses, 51% always or usually enroll kids in Chinese classes. Abroad programs, 94% never or seldom send kids for homestays, but positively 45% send kids to schools with Chinese lessons. And 29% take kids to cultural events like Pasar Semawis during Chinese New Year. Despite challenges, attitudes are positive. The average attitude score was 2.43 out of 5, reasonably supportive. Over half want their kids to know China's history, 54%, and news, 35%. A whopping 71% prefer their children marry within the Chinese community to preserve the language. 63% link identity to loving Chinese food, and 85% celebrate Chinese holidays at home. 35% feel comfortable communicating in Chinese, 62% like Chinese products, and 56% see Chinese proficiency as important for future careers, though only 38% want to send kids to Chinese-speaking countries, likely due to cost. In my conclusion, parents' weak Chinese skills hinder daily use and maintenance, limiting exposure through talks, contests, or church. But their positive attitudes stand out, valuing history, marriage, food, and holidays as ways to keep the culture alive. This aligns with global patterns. Family is key, but without active efforts like schools and events, languages shift. Limitations? Only 68 parents from one faculty, so results can't generalize to all Chinese Indonesians. Still, my study highlights the need for more Chinese resources in Semarang, like contests or masses. Keep in mind, my research was conducted about 8 years ago, back in 2017, so the results might be different if this study were replicated today. Attitudes and practices could have evolved with changing socio-political dynamics and greater access to Mandarin education. For instance, recent studies on younger Chinese Indonesians show ongoing language shifts toward Indonesian and English, but also strong maintenance of dialects like Hokkien in places like Medan, with newer generations emphasizing Mandarin more. This suggests a continued, if evolving, commitment to heritage language preservation. Thanks for watching my presentation. If this sparked your interest in heritage languages, check out my full paper on ResearchGate. Like, subscribe, and comment. How do you preserve your cultural language? I'd love to hear from you. See you next time.
Practice is the key to mastery. Every effort, no matter how small, gets you closer to perfection. Keep going. Your dedication will pay off. Latihan adalah kunci menuju penguasaan keterampilan berbahasa. Setiap usaha, sekecil apapun, membawa Anda lebih dekat ke kesempurnaan. Teruslah maju, dedikasi Anda akan membuahkan hasil. Salam dari Pak Budi.